Reading in one of my trade magazines here, it's saying that for the past 5 years up until December 24, there has been 5,791 barbershops opened. Is that too many? Can the UK take that amount of shops opening up all the time? Now, I know from listening to customers and friends of mine in the industry have been saying that wherever they have a business or wherever they've been shopping, they're finding that there's so many barbershops opening up in one area. Just a mile or so down the road from me, there's a small shopping area that has 8 barbershops. There's another area about 2 miles away from me, 2.5 miles away from me, that have a street. It's a busy street, main road into Newcastle from the West End, about 3/4 of a mile long, full of other shops. 14 barbershops on that street. I've counted them. Yes, it's residential area too, but there are other streets going off from there that have other small shops, and they have barbershops. I haven't counted them, so it's quite a large number. I'd love to hear any comments from you out there if you have a barbershop in whatever part of the country you are or whatever part of the world you are. Are there too many barbershops near you? Is it affecting your business? Up near where I live, there's 4 or 5 barbershops within a short distance of each other. 2 of them are next door to each other, and they're not the same businesses. That must have a dramatic effect on trade. Are they going to be busy all the time? I don't know. I'm not standing outside the shop watching it. But like any barbershop, my barbershop from time to time, I find that you're not busy all the time. You have a little bit of downtime where you're cleaning your tools, prepping for the next customer coming in. So you're not always going to be busy. Mine is an appointment system. A lot of shops are walk in. So you may see 4 or 5 people sitting there waiting to have a haircut. Take an hour or so to do that. And then you'll go past a little bit later and there'll be nobody in there. Is it diluting the trade that's already out there? Now, I'm not against anybody opening up a business, but I think there has to be a case for allowing so many at a time to open up. The report doesn't say how many people have actually closed down businesses or whether they're taking over existing businesses. But is it diluting what's already there? Now, I'm all for diversity. I mean, I was taught many years ago by Italians. So you had a fair few Italian barbershops as well as traditional barbershops. You have Turkish style barbershops now. I've got no problems with diversity. It's all good for us all. But to have 2 barbershops opening up next to each other, and then a stone's throw, literally a stone's throw away from you, another one opens up. Good for the landlords of commercial properties. They're getting the revenue in, and it helps to make the environment that's in that street or wherever it is, it looks good. It's not all boarded up. Councils are getting revenue from rates. If the business isn't rate exempt. But I just wonder whether we've got to a cap now where we can't go any further. We can't sustain all this. Are we all going to be busy? Are we all making enough money from this business? I'm going to put a link down below to let you have a look at these reports. But in my mind, where I am with my shop, I'm very fortunate. There's only 4 shops in this village. Busy road. There's myself, a barbershop across the road. There's a ladies' hairdressers. The other end there is a food takeaway shop, and at the other end there is a general store. So there's no other commercial business premises. There's only 4 shops. I'm very fortunate. But only about a mile, mile and a half down the road from me, there is a mass area of shops, um, predominantly hairdressing, barbering, uh, beauty therapy, nail bars. Massive growth, very good, but how long can this be sustained? Um, I think there's got to be some form of um, council intervention by saying, "Look, I'm sorry, you can't do any more." Am I stifling the growth economy? There's an argument to say I am, but I'm also have an argument to say that you cannot keep going on having one industry competing, that you're absolutely saturating the area, that you're not having enough trade for everybody. Um, a lot of customers are transient, so if they're busy working or as construction workers, whatever it is, oh, I'll nip into that barber's and get a haircut. I'll nip into that one. Fully appreciate that. You've got to have that, but I think there's enough is enough. So you guys that have barbershops, please let me know how it goes. Cheers.